Hello, hello. Yo, people, how's it going? We are going to be playing some Heaven Crawler today. This is a game that's being developed by one of my professors, and he wanted me to be able to test it out. I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be testing the game with all of you. I saw it yesterday. I don't know if this is the version of the demo that's available, but there's a demo available in Steam. I'm gonna put it on Steam for everybody. So, before that, yeah, I was gonna tell. Before we start with that, I have to say that I got a massive L on Jared Speaks this morning when he went on and demanded me to go live, and he was busy, unfortunately. So, Jared, you have a massive L. I do want $10 of your money so I can make you a character. That is true. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna put myself inside, and then go into remove these. I'm gonna add game capture thing. And I'm gonna have to put you in the intro scene for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get the game to be captured. Yeah, we can get it to be captured. Right. Now I need a couple things real quick. Professional streamer, everybody. Yo, Cecil, welcome. I just need to be able to see my chat at any time I want. So I'm gonna put the chat in place. Perfect. So should be good to go. Let's see if it takes controller. Should. It does. Let's continue. Wait. No, we're not gonna continue. Take me back to the main menu. We are going to make a new game. That's the whole point, right? So once again, the name of the game is Heaven Crawler. You can find it on Steam. I'm gonna put it. Oh, it's in the. I'll put a link on the description a little bit later on, but you can actually get the. The name is on the title of the stream. Yo, Smoking Spaceman. Yeah, you're all the immigrants. Glad to see you here, Marilyn. Me and JS. What about Abe? Tell you have to keep Abe. Abe's up there. Oh, there it is. I was like, what's going on? So I think the artist is one person, and he has like about 2 or 3 programmers. Merlin's saying that me and JS are the favorite shows. What about your show, Abe? Your show is cool too. Chell, are you awake? We're almost there. Seems like you've heard the rumors about the tower. Said the gold looking heavy. That's it. Bridge between life and death. Portal whispered pulses the power to unite souls. Although the journey ahead is lengthy and perilous. Only to crawl to ascend. Comes one to ponder. Those who have journeyed beyond yearn to return. We've arrived. I'm a nerd too. It's Oxicle's fault. It's Gat's fault. I agree with UK too. We can, as long as she's not in chat, we can blame her for everything. Look at that. So yesterday we had a problem with the shader for the grass loading. He was all pink. It looked kind of weird. I have a different version today, so it's loading fine today. Pretty cool. I will say that the way the game looks is awesome. It looks just beautiful. I want to add like a hidden thing animation. There you go. You love RPGs? This is more of a heaven. It's more of a dungeon crawler thingy. It's kind of weird. It does have some elements of RPG, but it's more of it's a little bit different. Oh, they changed the place you sit. Interesting. You can sit. They added more seats. Door extremely large. You'll need something to open it. Wait, what? Perhaps there's another entrance to see as well. So it's giving you the hint. I've played this part before. I haven't played much, but I've played this part before. Interesting. What a cool little game. Pink grass. Yep, that was yesterday. It was a texture glitch, yeah. It doesn't have a camera rotation. It's a fixed camera on the side, and it's giving you the idea. If you look at the perspective, it's actually very old perspective, and it looks isometric. So this is like old Diablo, pretty much, which I like. I think it's cool. Whoa. Oh, cool. I'm a bit annoyed that it's not faster. Should be faster. Should get. In my opinion, that thing could kill you. That should be able to kill you. But at the first time you see it, you're like a bit annoyed, I guess. Cool. I like the controls. Each of the hands is well on right time. So R2 to open. Cool. Yeah, Pink Mario was like, I don't like this. Okay. The aiming is there you go. What? I don't love the aiming with the controller. Dodging is nice. The aiming is a little bit weird with the controller. Does whatever it wants. Took me a while to get used to it, but just does whatever it wants. The casual walk away from the monster. I'm not a great player, okay? So I'm gonna put it out there because you're gonna be like, oh my god, he knows how to play a game. I play RPGs. The reason why I play RPGs is because my mechanics are usually wacky. I think the game looks amazing. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can equip it. Yeah. Look at that. Look at my head. The walking on the thing's kinda cool. Not super loving. Those are some in-depth mechanics, yeah. Oh wow, it's not completely pink. Yay! We're getting better. Look at how cool the ceiling looks. I like how they made the lighting of effects and everything. It's pretty cool. Time to open. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna say this: every single game that's kind of interesting has a brain mechanic for some reason. Really makes you think, huh? Who would have thunk? Yeah, having those kind of things like equipment making a visual change is actually very nice. And it's not that hard to implement if you actually think about the game. This was one of my favorite places, by the way, when I drive. Look at it. So cool. Okay, there's a little bit of a movement of the camera you can use. The only thing I didn't like was this, because it just like pops the head. So cool though. Wait, I think I can make him fall. We'll make the fall. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a monkey? Can we go back? I can go back. What's this? Yeah. Health. Yeah, it's a little bit. You don't take damage, but you are kind of vulnerable. Oh. Cool. The more you learn, nothing here. So far, the most overpowered mechanic is just make them fall. I need to find the spell or something. The hot dogs. We have hot dogs. Just not today. Is there an exit here? We have no chocolate. Can you cross that? No. Wait, what? Interesting. Oh, lost? Not your friend, you said. Oh, okay. Be careful, child. Oh, we have a... Of the player, enemies will tend to shoot. Okay. Notify fall damage. That's nice. Health full. Oh, you buy it. Okay. Yeah, let's get that one. Let's see. Ah, it's cool. I don't see my mana though. That's annoying. Cool. No hot dogs today, no hot dogs. This is gonna be a very short stream, by the way. I will not be streaming. I have to cook, so around 4:30 I'm gonna start cooking, and then after that I have to go to work, and then I'll be back later at night, about 2 a.m. my time. And I'm pretty sure Abe is gonna have an amazing show, so I'll be going there. And I know it's gonna be amazing because I won't be there, and I will be jealous because I am not there. Tomorrow I do have a show at 11 my time. It's probably gonna have a like. It's probably gonna. I'm probably not gonna be on Aves tomorrow. The reason why is because I have Paige on. We're gonna be reviewing Marte debate. And then on Saturday I want to have Marte on, just to ask him a couple of questions about the debate he's gonna be about the debate he had, how he feels about it. That is the plan part. Cursed. Mine since triplets, okay. I don't even know what is my MP. I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna use any of those. I think that there should be something there. Maybe a chest or something. Oh, and then you can go up. Interesting. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does seem a little bit weird, the rolling. It has, I don't know how they're doing the rolling. It doesn't feel as bad though. It feels kind of good. I have sealed the piece, but I have been seriously injured. Help me finish it off. Like fighting, red burn. In battle, the slow fade away with the others. If I surrender, I'll lose the fire and fragment. My hero's heart. Stay strong. That's cool. completely different dungeon, so maybe it is what I think it's gonna be. Decoys, okay, explosive, kind of explosion with the user and get on by this. And I think you can select it and equip. How does that work? Oh, I see my MP now. Can I change the placement? I don't get mana back? That's weird. Oh. I should be getting mana back. That's a funny interaction. Oh, it doesn't do it anymore? What? That's weird. They did change some stuff. That's pretty cool though. The changes that they made. There used to be like a seat here. I wish there was more of these grass inside of the dungeon. I just like the grass. Although it doesn't make much sense when you get the grass, right? You can wishlist it. It's not ready to be released yet, but you can wishlist it. And by not ready, I mean that's a bad game. There's a chest there. I can't get to it though. Maybe if I run? No, I just can't get to it. can't use it, I don't know why. Maybe it's not ready. Just don't know. Oh, I don't have mana. Oh, that doesn't pause the game. That thing killed me. I didn't realize. I'm talking to others? No, I'm just talking to you right now. I know where everyone went. They look at the game and they're like, oh, he's playing the game. There's supposed to be some people watching. They may be just doing some other stuff. Oh man. I just need to get better. Just the nature of the game. Shockwave spell. Full mana again. I can select a level up. I don't know how much money I have. 29. Repair tool. Mana. Enables teleport dash. Let's buy this one. Let's see if I can. Ooh. Supposedly watching. Ah, so cool. It doesn't look like much, but it feels so much better. Out from the shadows. Side face streamer. Oh, my dog's here. I like my dog. Hello, doggy. Oh man, my nose is killing me today. It's annoying. Stupid allergies. This dash is so much better. I say that and I get hit immediately. Oh, look. Wait. Whenever you open the chest, you heal 10 HP. 5% movement speed. Do I have to equip it or something? don't think I have to. Potion. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh, nice. Oh, slow time. Wow, it saved itself. What was that? I was like, I got you. You didn't get it. What was that? The Batman. He got me. That's what happened. I was like, oh, you're dead, ha ha ha, and he died. Slot? What is that? How do I use it? Yeah, I will message you. It's not gonna take long. I have like 10 more minutes only. Wait, no, I still have like an hour. Wait. Oh, there's... wait. Oh, the map's gonna help me, that's right. I can sit here. Get my health back. Everybody's back. Romano, yeah. Hello, Joseph. Who's here? Oh, that's cool. Mines, wizard helmet, SP, Nexus SP, spider crawlers, burn resistance. Let me get this. Oh. if I go here, I should be able to go here. There it is. Oh, the sounds change. Cool. Like that. Oh, okay. Oh, you can fall? Look at that, lizards. Lizards having time. I'm not gonna complain. Enemies not being that smart is actually good. Good for me. I haven't used the spell yet. I need to use it. See what happens. Look at that lizard. It probably got like confused with its path and didn't know what to do. Which is interesting. It'll be fixed. It'll be fixed. It'll be saved. Even if it said that he had only +2 attack, that felt like a lot. It, like I'm doing 5 more damage. Doesn't know what it's doing for. Those are stupid numbers, by the way. It makes no sense. 5 more? It makes no sense. In a second. Yeah, just a second. Hello, cat. How are you doing today? Have you made it this far? I have sealed the keys, but I have been seriously injured. Help me finish it off. While I keep fighting, rather burn the battle than slowly fade away like the others. If I surrender, I'll lose the final hero's heart. Stay strong. The details on the grass, those little. That's cool. Nice teleport. Interesting. Bearded Dragon Lizard. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Slow time, explosive. Bunny mask. Eel crawlers and squid crawlers. Increase punch speed plus 1 attack damage. Eel plus 3 damage deals electric. Interesting. State sanctioned drug dealer lady. Feeling a bit sick. I hope you feel better soon. Really do. Oh, there's gonna be an invasion today, apparently. Did I lose everything? Oh, I did. Oh, I know what it's going. It is a roguelike. You do get like roguelike elements out of these, which is kind of cool. Cyber. No. The only person I know that has cyber AIDS is named EmmetGames. EmmetGames has cyber AIDS. Okay, and you don't get better from those. So you just don't get better from those, which is unfortunate because EmmetGames is a cool game. God, so bad. Should I go? Let's go another round. Oxycodone withdrawal, Scott. That's probably it. A little bit too many pills, in my estimation. Just kidding. Die already. Yeah, I hope everything is fine and you're feeling better soon. Huh. I like the fact that these things are cursed. Ah, whatever, let's get a curse. go with the warrior. Ooh. Do so much damage now. So powerful, boys. The bioengineer. Whoa, it is powerful. I am powerful right now. I feel the power. What do you mean? Oh, it's so annoying. And there's a door on the other side. How do I... Oh, I can't... Can I drop down? I can't. I see. I'm just dumb. I didn't get it at the beginning. Okay, fine. No, I'm not gonna blame myself. I'm gonna blame the game. Horrible game. 0 out of 10. Why don't you handhold me to understand your mechanic more? Wrestling with the doggos, that's nice. It better not be another bioengineer, but yeah. I read that before. Well, the run's doomed. Okay, I can save you. We'll be healed. Every time, just blame the game. It's the game's fault. Oh, it's done. Yeah, I don't have that much health. Makes sense. What is this? Slow time. Replace dash for bash. That might be cool. Energy upgrade. Plus 5 energy. Oh, I think it's just there and it automatically does whatever it does. Way back. Nice. Works. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to do that now. Nice. Oh, I can do more tactics. It's the longest short stream I've seen. Do you want me to go? Is that what you're saying? I give you so much of me, all the entertainment, Mr. Big Soda, and you're like, oh, why don't you go away? Fine. When that happens, I want you to know that it was your fault. You did this. Okay? No, I have shield spell now. Let's go up. Don't go, I need you. Lies and more lies. It's all lies. I can consume this one. I'm taking that. Sit. You gone? I'm counting eyes. Okay. Okay, Mr. Soda. How many doggos do you have now, cat? Which reminds me, I need to make a call. You know, horrible streamer and all that. Yeah. God, this is amazing. What a day. Yeah. So, announcements real quick, now that you have you guys here, I think. Unless you all go away, because you tend to do that. Quick announcements. I will be doing a show tomorrow with Paige. We'll be going through Marte Rail's debate against Destiny and what's his name? Against Wake. Yeah, so we'll be doing the Week Marte debate. Scott, have a great day. Thank you for being here. This is gonna be starting at 11. We're gonna go till we're done, and then I'm gonna have Marte call in, and we're gonna be doing it. Yeah, in a week. We're gonna be. That's gonna be cool, I think, especially because Paige is a litigator, which she is pretty good at. Then, well, I said litigator. She's not necessarily a litigator, but she is in law and she does litigation, so that's what I mean. I'm gonna be also doing. Well, those are the two things I will be doing. I'll probably be streaming earlier on Saturday. I'll be doing. I'll be doing portraits that move their mouth when they talk, which is something I want to do. This is gonna be $15. I'm gonna be adding it soon. Good to see you, Joseph. Yeah, Mr. Romano. and then I will be um, well, those are the two things I think I have. You can always get your own pixel art character. You tell me what you want. I'll do it for you. It's $10 for the design, and if you wanted to have an animation, it starts at 20, depending on how complicated you want the design to be. And the portraits are gonna be 15, and they're gonna be moving their mouth, and you're gonna be able to use your camera with OBS, and instead of showing like your face, you're gonna be doing something different. You can just use that instead. That's what I mean. In regards of drama, I have no drama lined up. I might be looking into Pearly and Flow State, maybe. But in reality, I don't care. They're in completely different areas of the internet than me. Flow is more close. It's closer to me, but Pearl is just in a completely different area. She's like this black pillar, and I don't care that much about black pill. Oh, I might open the the call if someone wants to call in while I play. We can do that as well. So I'll be taking a very small break. I need to make a call. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put you some music. You know what I'm gonna put you? I'm gonna put you the music you've been waiting for. You don't follow me because I am interesting. Well, nothing has happened. It's the same thing all over again. And I don't care. There's drama brewing in the background, though. Like, I know there's gonna be drama at some point, anytime. Enjoy watching at nothing for the meanwhile. Corey, if you send me 10, I'll animate it. I make a simple animation if you want to, by the way. Um,
The information shared in these conversations between individuals are intended for general knowledge and educational purposes only. It should not be considered as legal advice or professional guidance. Additionally, any documentation or references to specific content are solely
I am back. I am back. Awesome. Yeah. Whoever said that they don't know how to do it. You do know. You're playing dumb. Okay? We all know it. We can see through your tomfoolery. Uh, what's going on? Anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, you can pay me 10 Corey and I'll animate it for you. If you know anybody who may like pixel art, let me know. If anyone, just let me know. I really need some money. So if you wanna support the stream as well, it would be very cool out of you. So yeah, let me die one more time. Uh, let's get done. Let's finish the stream. Hopefully I can beat it. That would be better. I mean, you already have the design, so if you pay me $10, I'll animate it. I make you a simple animation if you want. Oh, oops. Have you made it this far? I've sealed the place, but I've been seriously injured. Have been switched off while I keep fighting. I'd rather burn battles left over the If I surrender, I lose the final fragment before my heroes are stakes. Submit. I misclicked the last one. That's fine. Shockwave, and then this is the core. Because the shockwave. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Eel crawlers and the squid crawlers. Oh, they're different. So, okay. Have the same thing. Repairs 50 durability points. Okay. Something happened. My L is complete. Okay, Jared. Before I leave, I'll do your animation. I'll do your character in pixel art. So I'm gonna finish the game for a moment. I'll keep on playing it. I'll be playing it for the next couple of weeks. I had a couple of we got a couple of bugs. I'll send the bugs to the person that was telling me about it. We'll continue to play it a little bit further. I like the game. The game is pretty fun. I recommend it a lot. Let me get the Steam. This is Steam page. So go ahead, wishlist it. You can get the demo as well. I don't know if it's the same demo. They've been changing it a little bit. It looks different. If you look at the even at the screenshots and the GIFs they have for the Steam page, you will see that it looks a little bit different. This is because they just changed the shader a little bit. Fun game, fun, interesting game. No, I'll do it right now. That's fine. I can actually just get a sprite open and get it from here, which is fine too. Oh, it's not this. Character maker. Oh yeah, I made this one. Cute little character. Let's see. Let me change this. There. I'm gonna take myself away. That way it's easier. Because I'll be looking the other side and I don't do that. Side face streamer for the win. Let's see who else is here. Okay. I gotta. Oh wait, so that was a message then. Cool. Okay, Jaren, you need to tell me what you want for your character to be. Cause I don't know what you want. And everyone is waiting for you. Do you feel all the pressure? Good. Well, we wait. What do we want to do while we wait? There's like a lot of tension brewing in the actual place. Oh, cool. 8:28, 4 p.m. Interesting. Marte is gonna be streaming the debate, by the way. So if you wanna go ahead and look at it, since we're gonna be doing some content on it, you can actually check on it. D&D cleric, what race? So I saw that and thought it was pretty interesting. So let's see that. That's a good place to watch it. Otherwise, you're gonna be looking at somewhere else. 10th man, Bible madness. Oh God. 10th man, Bible madness. Just no. Oh, the debate is at 6, and he has a panel debate apparently. Oh, wait, he's already having a debate that... Oh, Lord, I don't want to watch this. Do I want to watch this? I want to watch this. You know why I want to watch this? Because Fatty's on, and we all want to
The
have
IDOJ came to their conclusion. Why would they delete themselves over something that doesn't...
Why would who delete themselves?
Yeah, why would Epstein delete
Cool.
themselves or delete
Nice.
himself
We're starting
over?
with deletion.
Because
Yeah,
because his life was over. He was going to get convicted for
Self-deletion.
what was it? I don't know. It was for like sexual assault or abuse or whatever. Like his
Human.
life is basically over. He's probably going to die in jail. And
Human
he's disgraced,
basic.
obviously, right?
Yep, but it wasn't because the FBI
Any
said there was
god
no
in
client list.
particular?
There's no client list. There's no crime.
For the D&D.
Well, no, he wasn't being convicted of having a client list. He was being charged and was going to be convicted of it was what was it? Trafficking minors, the sex trafficking of minors.
Also, male or female?
On that
Those are
that
two.
list, and you say that there's no evidence that
Because
he
this is
committed
D&D.
self-deletion. Do you believe that he probably is the most high-profile, probably the most important prisoner at that time in the United States of like 350 million people? Is the most important person to actually open the mouth and talk about something? Do you think he's the guy,
Probably not. No,
who is above him?
I don't know. I don't know if he didn't seem like he had any important connections or anything big. Nothing has come out of it. We've seen even the Trump administration fail to produce anything. So it seems like he was just kind of a billionaire, creepy dude who liked to fuck kids sometimes.
So you believe that Epstein didn't have high connections with politicians, bankers, entertainment industry, like he doesn't have nothing.
We're going with that.
Has
We're
nothing to
really
do with it.
going to have.
I think if he did, I think he wouldn't have gotten arrested and been put in jail. He probably would have gotten out using his connections. That's the whole point of having a blackmail list, right?
Absolutely, but the thing is, if he didn't have those connections, Donald Trump and his administration wouldn't try to stop it, right? Because if he doesn't have those connections, why is Trump trying to say this is the Obama hoax? The Republicans are trying to stop the Democrats from releasing it. He doesn't have no connections, so why would he try to stop him? He doesn't know nobody.
Because all of the people that Trump put in his cabinet positions were all conspiracy theorists who said there were big connections, and now that they actually got into office, people like Dan Bongino, people like Kash Patel, and they realize there's nothing there, now they have to try to make excuses and scramble to figure out, why they fucked up so bad.
Or they change their position because now it's very convenient, right? Because, for example, Donald Trump said he was releasing the files, and when his buddy, Mr. Elon Musk, said that he was indeed inside of the Epstein files, all of a sudden, all of them flipped. They went from there's files to there's no files to the files exist, but it's Obama. Why would they have to lie and change their story 3 times in a row to make sure, like, if there's no connections, why would they change the story? Why would they do that?
I already said, because there were a bunch of conspiracy theorists that thought there were lists that were there. There weren't lists. When they got into office and they started reading on it more, they realized they had nothing, and then they had nothing to release. If there was information there, then I would ask the same question that Trump asks now. Why wouldn't Biden and them release it?
Because there's Democrats involved too.
Why wouldn't
Like
they just
Bill
delete
Clinton.
themselves from the list and then they could release it like that? Couldn't they just doctor it?
Because if one domino falls, it's very probable that the rest of them do. You can you can just erase the part that you are involved and not expect the other people to not try to do the same thing with you.
If
So
all of it,
they
if all of it is so like held together that if a single domino
nice
falls,
for
then everything will be
okay.
completely over. Why would anybody even allow Epstein to be arrested in the first place? Why wouldn't he have been killed before he got to jail? Or why wouldn't people have just like pulled some strings and like, hey, let's not arrest this dude?
So
He's
you
got
want
like
to
the
change your
list. The whole
interesting.
point of having a list is to prevent yourself from getting arrested or getting in trouble, right?
Absolutely, but like you said, is once the evidence pile up, there's no such thing as we're going to stop him from go to jail. There's very prominent people that actually had a bunch of connections and could put people in the extreme amount of danger that are either in jail or they can go back to the United States, because if they put a foot in, they will definitely be arrested. Like they talk about Julian Assange, let's talk about all these whistleblowers. They will definitely, once again, as soon as they are subject to the United States government, they will definitely go to jail. So that doesn't disprove nothing.
Well, I
As a
don't
matter of
understand.
fact,
Wait, no, I'm saying that you acknowledge like the whole point of a blackmail list is to make it so you never
Yeah.
get in trouble, right?
yes,
So what would be the point of having the blackmail list if he still got in trouble?
because he was not working probably for the United States government. He was working for the Israeli government.
If he was working for the Israeli government and had protection from the Israeli government, then why wouldn't he be doing this in Israel? Why would he be in the United States doing it?
Because there's literally his job is to make sure that he has blackmail on American citizens and American politicians, so Israel can actually get their way with. So he was not working. He was
If he
working.
had no
with-
protection, if he had no protection from the American government and only protection from the Israeli government, why is it that when he got arrested in America, why wouldn't he just give investigators all of the names of the American offending citizens to save himself then?
Because once, actually, he did. I'm lying on this one. When they asked him under oath if Donald Trump was involved, and he was answering everything with yes or no. Very specifically, when they asked about Donald Trump involvement, if they at parties together with minors, he said, "I plead the fifth," and another one that I don't remember right now. Why would he plead the fifth when he was answering very objectively and with intention to all those questions? Why would he change his mood when it comes
All right, you
to
could plead the fifth
Donald
for any
Trump?
number of reasons. But I'm asking you, if he was like only protected with Israel, right? Why wouldn't he just give investigators a whole bunch of names of Americans and turn them over? And like, wouldn't that be good? Would maybe
He was not just protected with Israel because he had high connections with a very high profile people in the United States, and we know that people that are high profile, even though they might not go to jail, there's a level of entry when it comes to actually being convicted of something, and Donald Trump is actually a proof of it. Donald Trump is extremely powerful, and that didn't stop him from actually going through the judicial system on the United States. But
so wouldn't that have given Trump every incentive to release Epstein from jail ASAP or not have him arrested? Like Trump could literally just order that, right?
No, he couldn't because actually it's the opposite. Epstein deleted himself under who?
Oh, the game is
Under,
still there?
wasn't it under Trump?
Yes, absolutely.
So why wouldn't Trump just tell like the prosecutors like, hey, let's like leave this guy alone, or this guy's going to Israel or whatever?
Because the loose ends are not just for Donald Trump; it's for everybody that is on the back too. So there's no incentive for them to leave him alive, or at least to not try to do something very nefarious to him.
Well, I thought the
because
incentive
once
is the blackmail list, right? That's the whole point of having a blackmail list, is so that people
Yes,
don't
but
mess
there's
with you.
but there was no blackmail list because the
Fat is
DOJ and the
good.
FBI told there was
Being
no list.
honest.
Didn't they say that?
Yeah, but
my
wait, do
God,
you think there was
John.
no blackmail list? Or do you think there was a blackmail list?
I think there was a blackmail list. Do you think it was a blackmail list?
So I don't know. But if he
No,
was
no.
What?
That's
Yeah.
Is our opinion. I know you don't know, just like I don't know. Do you think that was a blackmail list?
No, I don't.
Do you think so? You don't think there was a blackmail list? You think that Donald Trump is not on the Epstein files?
No, he's probably like in flight logs, but I don't think he's on I don't think there's a client list. No.
So let me ask you something, right? And going to the first stance that you did,
Mhm.
if Epstein is, if not number one, because that's debatable, let's go with top 5, right, of prisoners in the United States at that time. For him to actually delete himself, that has to be 4 massive fail guards when it comes to the prisoner system there, right? It was the guards falling asleep, 2 of them, cameras malfunctioning, a cellmate was removed from his jail a day before, and supposedly was on suicide watch, but wasn't being watched as soon as they released him. Do you think that the American system, the prison system, especially for these high-end profile pictures, is so bad that you can have guards asleep, cameras malfunctioning, cellmates being removed, and somebody being deleted on the suicide watch? Do you think all of these catastrophic failures can happen at the same time?
Yes, easily. If you read the report on this prison, there were all these failures happening for long periods of time. Tons of our federal prisons have tons of issues. I just heard this stat like 2 weeks ago that 95% of prisons in the state of Florida don't have fucking air conditioners. So yeah, there are people that kill themselves in federal prisons. It does happen. There are guards that fall asleep. There are cameras that malfunction. There are housing units that are substandard for a whole bunch of different reasons. Yeah. Is it a lot of errors at once? Yeah, but I think the question should be more, what the fuck is going on in our federal prisons, rather than relying on 50 different errors to happen to kill this guy in the most mysterious way possible. Why, if you wanted to kill Epstein, why would you break the cameras, tell the guards to lie, make the guards fall asleep, put him on suicide watch, and then take a guy out of his cell and then secretly kill him in prison? Why wouldn't you just say, oh, this guy's allowed out on leave, and then when he leaves prison, kill him somewhere else? Wouldn't that be a billion times easier?
Because, like you said, he was not going nowhere. You literally said it. You said this man.
No,
is
why
going
can't
to
you
die in
release it? Why
prison.
can't you release him on house arrest or whatever while he's awaiting his like trial because he was charged?
Because for the charges that he was going to get, he's not going to put the foot outside ever. He has insurmountable evidence.
Well, no,
against
I don't think.
him.
Well, but he still hadn't been convicted yet. He could be released on house arrest. He was a billionaire, right? What is the point? What is the point of having all this money and all these connections to blackmail people if you can't use any of them? What is the point of this? This is the worst blackmail list ever.
But if that's the point, you contradict yourself. Because if he had the chance or he had the hope that he was going to be on house arrest, why did he kill himself?
I don't think he had any hope. I think he knew he was guilty and he was going to be fucked. But I think if he had a blackmail list, I think he would have stayed alive because he knows he could blackmail people.
But he goes against what you were saying. If you think that this man is innocent, there's no list,
No,
There's
no. Hold on,
nothing-
wait. You keep going back. Just because he wasn't being charged with a crime about a list. He was being charged with a crime for trafficking minors for himself to fuck. He's not about other people.
Oh, so he was the island was just for his personal use.
That's what he's being charged with a crime for. Yes.
So if the island was for personal use, why did hundreds of people travel to that particular island if it was just for its personal use?
Because it was a nice island with huge shit on it with a bunch of stuff to do besides just, banging kids.
Okay, we will go with that.
Well, here's a question. Just a question.
Go ahead.
Is there any evidence at all of the blackmail list existing? Any evidence whatsoever of the client list or the blackmail list anywhere?
Yeah, there's witnesses of people that are now head of the FBI and head of the DOJ saying the list exists and is on my desk, and then on the next day flipping and saying, "Oh, we don't have the list."
Wait. Not hearsay saying that they've heard it or that whatever, but people who have literally seen it, right? So I've seen the call with
Yes.
with Dan Bongino on Tim Pool, and he says he has a friend who told him it exists. Pam Bondi said she got a bunch of stuff on her desk. She didn't say it was the client list though. She never said that. I've never, Akash Patel, I think I've heard him say he's heard people that says it exists and it definitely exists, but I've never heard anybody, there's no direct evidence. Also, none of these people were under oath. When Ghislaine Maxwell was under oath, she said there was no client list. She just did this deposition or whatever a few days ago. Epstein's never testified to a list. There's never been any evidence submitted of any list anywhere, just like a bunch of conspiracy theorists saying it to the media. Is there any, what is the single, if you pick
Yes,
one
you're high.
single piece of evidence to
He's
show
not
that this
making
list, that
sense
anybody said
because
or
you-
that looks like it exists? What's the one best piece of
Correct.
evidence
It's
that you
making
would
sense
point
because
to?
it's very-
The one
makes
best
sense
is
with
the
specific case.
thousands of victims that are not thousands, hundreds
I don't-
probably, it's if not thousands of victims
There's-
that actually try to talk about it, and
I
especially
remember
one
when I
that tried
had
to talk
my,
about it
small
against
spat
the prince
with
of
whoever
like
he
the
can.
prince on the United Kingdom,
Please,
and in one day she got on a bus crash,
please.
and 3 days later or 5 days later, a week later, something like that, I missed the timeline. She deleted themselves when she literally made a bunch of posts saying, "I'm not suicidal. If something happened to me, please go ahead and prosecute these people because I'm not suicidal. I'm not trying to kill myself." And once again, Destiny, I think is interesting that if nothing of this happened, then you agree that Maxwell should be released, right? You think he should
You
be
keep
released?
saying nothing happened. Maxwell helped Epstein traffic minors to his island for him to sexually exploit. That's what happened.
For him himself. Hundreds of
I don't know if it was
hundreds-
hundreds. I don't think it was it? I don't think the charges were for hundreds of
Can we-
minors, right?
Can we verify it?
I don't know the specific number.
I think you normally charge these independently. If it was hundreds, why did Ghislaine only get 20 years or whatever?
Because they have an incentive for her to just close her motherfucking trap.
No,
She
you
needs
can't
to
have it.
close-
You can't have it all ways. Where it's like, well, they charge her to keep her quiet. Well, then why do they charge her at all? Well, because if they don't
No, no,
charge
no,
her,
no.
she'll figure
Let-
it doesn't be all ways. It has to be.
But it
Fatty
doesn't
too.
work like that
Okay.
because
It's
just
not
because
hard.
the government locks somebody, it happened with under Biden. The government and the politicians and not the politicians and the police officers lock Hunter Biden so many times, and he never went to jail and he never went to prison. He always escaped and he never was prosecuted. So
Wait,
you can
who?
say that Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son. I
Hunter
can't
Biden
pronounce the
has
name.
sure, but Hunter has nothing to do with this. I'm just saying for
No,
the.
but I'm using it to prove the point that even though everyone on this conversation know that he has very high connections, that doesn't stop him from going to jail, from being arrested, from actually being at least booked. And then somebody upper end called him and says, "Hey, I know y'all arrested, but take him out for take him from."
Yeah, but that
from
didn't
jail."
happen with Biden. Biden literally got convicted of the most insanely crazy crimes ever. Of the lying on a gun form, and of
No, Hunter Biden or Joe Biden.
Hunter Biden.
So Hunter Biden was convicted for doing crack, for
Hunter Biden was
for
convicted for
regular
lying on a
weed.
4473 when buying a firearm, and was convicted
Yeah.
for paying back his taxes late in 2019 or whatever.
Does he has strong backers?
Well, I mean, his dad was the president of the United States, who ultimately pardoned him. Yeah, but he did that. There was no other way to get him out besides the pardon power of the president. He couldn't flex his connections, or he's
And
not going to
how
jail.
did he got away? Wasn't it with the pardon on the last days of his presidency?
Yeah, but that's a pardon, right? It's not like he used secret connections. Like that was his dad, as the president, pardoned him to prevent it from going to jail.
And this is what we're talking about. A lot of times, the American system actually arrests people, and then people that are in positions of power do machinations to make sure that these people either get away, disappear, or get convicted and stay their whole life in
Wait, then
jail.
why didn't
So
Trump? Why didn't Trump just pardon Epstein then, if that's what the expectation was?
because he will lose his political base and he will be the most infamous president of all time, because Epstein is hated on all the planet.
You
Like
keep talking. I don't
he's
know how to.
banned.
Yeah, I don't know how to counter this. You keep talking about Epstein like he's just a victim of the system and can't do anything to get himself out of the system. Wait, so I don't mean like he didn't rape anybody, right? I'm saying that you're
Go ahead.
talking about him like a normal person, but all on the back of this, you're talking about the most powerful blackmail list in the world. What is the point of the most powerful blackmail list in the world if you can't even keep yourself from getting arrested by the feds? Like, if there was ever a reason to have a blackmail list to fuck kids, it would be to get away with fucking kids. It doesn't make any sense that he would get caught on this and arrested. You would blackmail, like, why is it that when he died, why didn't half the names on the list get leaked? Wouldn't that be the whole point? When you have a dead man switch on a blacklist, isn't the whole point of having extortion blackmail material like this?
No, because fucking kids is just a tool for fucking kids is just a tool for the ends that they want to meet. It's like two planes.
What was that a tool for? What did the fucking kids?
So you put people in compromising positions, and fucking kids is the most egregious thing that you can do in the history of mankind. And now these people are in debt for you for life, so they can go ahead and do your bidding.
But the bidding can't get you out of jail?
Absolutely not. It was insurmountable evidence. Like you can do
Yeah, that's the
nothing
whole
from
point.
that.
You get rid. You just said that they suicided one girl who was on a bus and said I wasn't suicidal, and you believe that she
Yes.
was murdered. Why didn't they just do that to the other victims?
No. Do you? Hey, Destiny. I'll say this, right? And you are right. You are right. We're just speculating at this point. But my question, this question has kind of nothing to do with it. But do you trust the DOJ and the FBI?
Right now, I don't. But this story, all the evidence or whatever shows that he killed himself, and that it's like there's literally no evidence to the contrary.
Right now,
but if
I
I was to
don't.
believe another story, there are so many better ways that it would have happened. I would never risk. First of all, the microsecond this dude gets caught, he's getting whacked. Fucking Obama's drone striking motherfuckers in Yemen that are American citizens, and you're telling me that Epstein got all the way to the jail to not only to try to kill himself one time and fail and still be surrounded by all those people, the most powerful blackmail list alive? If he knows he's going to be killed, he could have leaked everything. You would have just killed him on arrest, like they did with who was that one guy, Reinhold or whatever, who shot at the police officer, and the FBI went to arrest him and they shot him and killed him. Why they would just kill him on arrest if that was if that was what they were worried about? Why would they put him all the way into prison and go through all that process? That's like the worst assassination ever.
Because, like I said, there's two congruent. There's the judicial system working and like all the system working, and there's the people in power that are doing that are going against the system to try to protect themselves.
What is the point of being in charge of all those systems and having all the power if the systems just work independent of you anyway? Like, it seems like at that point the blackmail everything is worthless.
Just because you are in power doesn't mean that you control all the variants and all the angles of that power. Something can slip through your hands even as a president of the United States. Donald Trump is the most powerful man in the world. He got 36 felons and he was convicted by a bunch of
on
things.
state charges though, right? But I'm not the one who believes in these types of conspiratorial things. You are, right?
No. You actually believe in them. This is the last question I have for you, right? Or not a question. This is a statement. This is a statement, right? If the American government and some figureheads on the back room decided to delete 3,000 Americans by sending 2 planes against 2 towers, and for whatever reason 3 skyscrapers fell in free fall speed to go to the Middle East and kill 1 million people to get resources, oil and opioids and all that, you think the same government will do anything to protect the same people that probably are on these lists to make sure that they never go to jail in their life?
I think if you had a government that was capable of orchestrating 9/11, they sure as hell wouldn't let Epstein get all the way to the jail cell for weeks or months before killing him in the jail cell in the most convoluted way possible.
Okay, and there's my final statement.
I'm just curious, how do you theorize that he died if there's no evidence of a struggle or anything else when he was killed? How do you get...
So what happened is there was a fracture, I think it's oidioid fractures that usually are not present on suicide, especially on hangings that are in low range. And like, I think he was, because I got it on my list, the former New York chief medical examiner Michael Baden, 50 years in the field, said it looks like a homicide. Most people that actually look at the injuries that he had and the bones that were broken on his neck say that even sometimes they are present in suicides. This is usually a signs of homicides.
Yep, I
don't know how you
agree. I
explain that.
agree with that. The official coroner, the official examiner, said that it looked like a suicide. That Michael Baden guy, who's like a celebrity who makes a living off of giving sensational news, says usually this bone isn't present in suicides, but it is more likely to be present, broken in suicides in older people and in people that weigh more. Epstein was, what was he, 60 something or in his late 50s, and the guy weighed, I think, 180 pounds. He was like a 6 foot or whatever guy, like hanging. The idea that this, I don't know if this is, if the hyoid, I don't know if that was a bone or like cartilage would be broken, even though it might not be as common in suicides, which I've never seen that evidence presented, because everything I've seen shows that it absolutely can be broken in suicides. There's no other markings on his body that imply that he was killed by another person. There's no defensive wounds, there's no bruising anywhere, there's no signs of a struggle, nobody else in the cell block reported hearing anything, there's no evidence of anybody going in and out of the prison, there's not even a theory for who would have done it, there's nothing else at all that points to it being a murder.
This is the famous meme. The CIA and the FBI investigated themselves, and they found there was no wrongdoing.
No, you
in the
can't use that.
procedure.
You can't say that the government is so powerful that they could kill all the investigations, but that same government couldn't have just said, don't arrest Epstein or kill him when you go to arrest him. You see how you're, sometimes they're all powerful for you, and then other times they're helpless and they can't stop the good people doing their jobs.
They are not all powerful. They are very powerful. Some things actually go through their fingers and escape. And the
Like the
reality
arrest
is,
of the most important blackmail person in the world? You just said he was the highest profile person ever.
Absolutely. And like I said, Destiny, can you explain to me why is Donald Trump fighting so much against the list it released if he was not in the island?
Yeah, because I don't think there's anything there, but I think that he's got like flight logs that have a ton of names on it. I think Trump shows up on it a lot. He knows it's going to look bad, so he just doesn't want it released.
So it's just about looking bad. It's not him actually being involved with these minors.
Yeah.
You don't believe that?
I think that if Trump was fucking minors, I think we would have heard about this a long time ago. We got audio leaked from him on a bus saying grab him by the pussy and all sorts of things. I think we would have gotten this a long time ago if there was any solid evidence of this. Why wouldn't Biden or anybody else have released any part of this list?
Your argument doesn't make sense because Epstein was doing this for 20 or 30 years and there was nobody talking about it. We only got this. B did the same thing.
Wait. Nobody talking about it. He got arrested the first time in like 2002 or whatever. What do you mean? People.
No. But what we're talking about is people are going to do wrongdoings until they get caught. That's the reality of it. They are going to get caught doing some things.
No, but he's not people. That's the whole point of having a blackmail list. That if you get caught, it's not a big deal. You can just you can use your blackmail list to get out of it. That's the whole point.
Okay. Finish your thought and then we'll close out, right?
I would say that Destiny, I don't believe that Destiny, I think he's debating, and I actually think he's debating a position that he doesn't believe in, so I'll appreciate the opportunity. It was kind of a difficult thing to defend, but a 1 in a million situation where 2 guards fall asleep, cameras malfunction, cellmates removed, being on suicide watch, this is a 1 in a million chance. It's like my ring door fails, I forget to lock the door, I leave the key in the keyhole, I take sleeping pills. Like, this is so many variables in the so short amount of time that we clearly know that there's some wrongdoing going on. So once again, I appreciate you the opportunity. Thank you very much, sir. I won't forget that. And Destiny, I see you in a few years when we are very famous and popular on YouTube. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Thank you for being here, Fatty. Go check them out, gang. Once again, polls up. You can vote. Who do you think did better? And you can tell me in chat why you thought what you thought. We got one more scheduled for you, and if you wouldn't mind, this is going a little quicker than I thought. We could do like a kind of a call-in free-for-all. We'll see, right? It's up to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to call in and challenge Destiny on something, get backstage. Anyway, before that though, we do have one more scheduled topic. Okay. And we have Mr. Wise Guys for this one. Welcome, sir.
Oh wait, hold up. Let me fix my Discord.
The topic is this: Trump's campaign likely did collude with Russia, but we'll never know. Once he gets his camera working, we'll let him introduce himself.
Is it up?
I can see you. Okay, Mr. Wise Guy. tell people who you are. Introduce yourself. Where can they
All
find
right,
you?
so I'm Mr. Wise Guy, and I'm gonna be very awkward because I do not do good with talking to public spaces. But yeah. Anyways, you can find me on YouTube, Rumble, X, all Mr. Wise Guy.
To the topic, Destiny. Do you want to start us off? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that there are several things you could point to, but I'll just focus on Roger Stone. I think Roger Stone obviously was a campaign surrogate, was in communication with the Trump camp. I think that it's well known at this point that Roger Stone was communicating with the Russian hacker that hacked the DNC and was trying to coordinate the media leaks from the DNC hacks with the Guccifer 2.0 hacker who was working for the Russian KGB. And then the... yeah, that's, yeah. Oh, I mean, Roger Stone was, they tried to charge him and investigate this, and, you know, he didn't cooperate at all. He obstructed over and over again. He told another witness not to cooperate, and then eventually, when he was convicted of obstruction for not cooperating with investigators, Trump pardoned him. I think Stone even said publicly that he wouldn't squelch on Trump. I mean, I think it's pretty hard to fight on all of that, yeah.
Was he? So was he the guy that got like arrested and went to jail and then he got pardoned, or?
That's like half the Trump initial campaign people. Yeah, Flynn, Manafort, Stone, yeah.
Well, I can't really. I mean, I should have looked into Robert Stone more often, but like, you basically said like your prompt was like you. What's that looked at?
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Just go, Mr. Wise Guy.
You basically, like, you said that it's likely that he colluded with Russia, but the Mueller, I'm gonna say the Mueller. I'm gonna start with the the Mueller report. Like you said, like they didn't conclude with that there was any collusion with the Trump campaign. But you say that it's likely that we'll never know. So I'm like, what do you mean when you say it's likely we'll never know? Even though they did concluded that this wasn't like a.
Because I think that I mean, Mueller mentions in his report, and Donald Trump tried everything he could to obstruct the investigation. He fired Comey because Comey wouldn't call off the investigation after they arrested Flynn. Other people were obstructing and telling witnesses to lie, like Roger Stone, to protect Trump, and he did protect Trump. He was pardoned by Trump. Trump was looking for ways to shut down Mueller, but was unable to do so. Trump publicly fought with Jeff Sessions, who was the acting attorney general, because he told Sessions to stop it, and Sessions recused himself. He wouldn't cooperate with him. So there's evidence of Trump like obstructing at multiple points, knowing what he was doing, obstructing at multiple points on this investigation, and he continued to do stuff behind the scenes as well. So yeah.
But isn't that like
Can you turn up your mic, Mr. Wise Guy? Can you take your
My
mic
mic
and
is
turn it up? People are having a hard time hearing you. But yeah, go ahead.
All right, how's this?
We're probably as good as we're gonna get. Keep going.
Okay. Could you repeat what you just said?
He tried to obstruct a lot of different ways. Yeah.
Yeah, but like obstructing in different ways doesn't necessarily mean that his campaign was like colluding with Russia. Like, but during the entire we had this whole witch hunt, like in the entire I'll call it a witch hunt, like for this entire 2016 or 2017 all the way to like 2018 or 2019, and they were scrutinizing his his presidency for like the first 2 years, and you have like all these articles bombarding him with.
I don't care that much, to be honest. It's over. It's gonna be cool though. I think. Now that I know that the format, it's gonna be a lesser. It's gonna be lesser. Also, this guy that was on just a moment ago, that was bad. Everybody left. Cool. You guys rock, because nobody can listen to fucking Destiny for more than 5 seconds and not leave. I'm gonna leave though. So. I'm gonna leave soon. Let's open a new one. 64 times 16. Yeah, anyone with a small little brain could probably destroy Destiny on that last point. He is been flailing about the whole Russia thing forever. Everybody knows that. At this point, if you still believe the Russia pollution BS, you have a problem. You just do have a problem. Is there like a symbol, like a simple symbol, like a cross or anything like that your character wears or has? Not necessarily wears, just has. Uh, Damn. Looking good, boy. You have like a symbol I can probably draw it here. Unless it's very complicated. Fun. Thank you, Abe. I'm like 5% of the way. I'm gonna leave. Basic cross is good. Okay. Pop it out. I'm gonna go greenish. It's gonna be better for the color. And then I can go like very light green. This. Even lighter. This must be McDonald's because I'm loving it. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit of darkish detail on here. And here. Wait, no. And here, yes. You see yourself out. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you in a second. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on because I need to start cooking now. Change these. Probably a little less. Yeah, this is better. I think it looks pretty good. There we go. No, one last thing. Go back. Yes, it's better. Okay, awesome. Awesome possum. do not know where eel. The body is the reproductive organ, Corey. I put on freaking Destiny. Everybody left. Good. Good job, guys. Good job. I gotta go. So, I'll be seeing you guys later on. It was fun. Thank you very much, Jared. If you know anyone who might want to have a character being done, let me know. I really enjoyed doing this one. It was pretty fun. Everybody else, have fun. Take care of yourself. Don't eat too much pizza. I can't forget about living. You guys rock. Have an excellent, excellent, excellent rest of your week. I'll be on probably in the very, very late. I'll be on probably very, very late. Not 100% sure. They changed my appointment for my dog in 2 weeks, so it's gonna be interesting. People, take care of yourselves. Have a good one. And just for you, just for the ones who are still watching, just for you, as always, here is what you actually came here for. Emmet.